Hi, my name is Aya Gruber. I'm a professor of law at USC Gould School of Law. I teach courses related to criminal law, criminal procedure, and also race, gender, and the law. My journey to becoming a law professor really started very early on, but a critical moment for me was when I was a public defender, fresh out of law school. And what I had seen in that space as a public defender and also a longtime feminist was that we had these laws against, for example, domestic violence that approached that problem, right, which is a problem of women's rights, as a criminal problem. And what I saw in the space of that really feminist reform working were poor people of color day after day in a cycle of poverty, imprisonment, collateral consequences, and despair. And I saw that that system wasn't working for the people who were imprisoned and their families, and also for the victims who often ended up in prison. So I started this journey teaching, and what I write about is this tension between feminism and a world that we could imagine without the American mass incarceration prison system. In my 2020 book, The Feminist War on Crime, The Unexpected Role of Women's Liberation in Mass Incarceration explores this complicated history of feminism's contribution to mass incarceration. My next book project does a similar thing, but what it looks at is the criminalization of sex, which on the one hand for sexual harms is important and necessary. But on the other hand, if we look into the history of sexual regulations, what we see is the mass oppression of LGBTQ people, sexual minorities, and people of color. So these are real tensions in the law that I think a lot of people are interested in and have important ramifications for people's liberty and also for their safety, and that's what I explore in my work.